What's up, everybody? My name is T-Grizz and welcome back to T-GrizzOfficial podcast, the T-Pod. And today I have with me
90Beats as always.
What's up, everybody? Today we are going to talk about Watch Dogs being delayed, and let's see, what was the other one again? Drive Club
being delayed
as well. So first of all, Watch Dogs. It was announced at the E3 of 2012, I believe. And I was really excited from the start for that. And now I've already pre-ordered it, the collector's edition. And now it's delayed to spring of 2014. But I've also heard that it's not going to be out before April 2014, so...
Spring? That's kinda late.
Yeah, spring is March, April, May. I'm gonna guess it's, I don't know if I want to say for sure, but I think they are coming out in May maybe, or maybe even June.
You were like totally hyped for that game, and you had pre-ordered it.
Yeah. And
what else are you gonna buy?
I'm not sure. The one game that I still have pre-ordered is Assassin's Creed 4, but I think one game is not enough to keep me happy, to keep me satisfied for the PlayStation 4. I need more games. I need all the games.
But what do you want to buy? Otherwise, Battlefield 4 or something?
Yeah, maybe Battlefield 4. You just said something about Rivals, Need for Speed Rivals. But I don't know. Do I want a shooter? Do I want a race game?
You're not gonna get Ghost for sure.
No, I'll put that on a hold. Or maybe not even buy it at all. Not really excited for that game. It's just Call of Duty. And yeah, they say it's innovating and they bring all this new stuff, but it's just...
I'm not convinced.
Yeah, exactly. It's, for instance, with the Pick 10 system and Modern Warfare 3 with the different classes, it's kind of innovating, but it's still the same old Call of Duty that you play. So
I think it's kind of had its run.
Yeah, and there are a lot of games that are new and just coming to the consoles, the new consoles and stuff. So those have my preference or preference.
Priority maybe.
Priority. Those are higher on the list than Call of Duty for right now.
Yeah, of course. Well, I think it's some kind of... It was like a big seller, I think, a real next-gen seller, what I believe.
Watch Dogs?
Yeah.
Yes, it got a lot of people hyped, especially the people that played it. I've heard that they had a really good time playing that, those demos and those little things, seeing the presentation, seeing all the different trailers and gameplays.
Sorry, do you think people will delay their buying of a next-gen console because Watch Dogs is delayed?
I don't know, because there are different games. Maybe if you have a monthly income, people will get another game instead, and just maybe a couple of months later they will get Watch Dogs. I don't think they want to be a part of that hype for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So I think there are some people that are not going to get it and maybe save up a little bit more money, but I think the majority of the people will get the PlayStation or the Xbox right away to play other games, because there are a lot of other games, of course. And that's...
No, end your story.
The things that I've heard, one, the reasons why they delayed it. One is that the game it wasn't finished yet. And other things that I've heard is that they don't want to compete against all those other games. They want to have Watch Dogs at the center of the attention, not just all the other games around it, for instance.
The Black Flag would like cannibalize.
Yeah, Black Flag or Dead Rising for Xbox, or just, there are so many games that drop, well, not that many, but there are an amount of games that just drop when the PlayStation comes out, that people, instead of just buying Watch Dogs because it's the only option, to call it that,
still isn't enough.
Yeah, so I think it's smart to maybe delay it so it gets more attention and maybe more people buy it from a business standpoint. And I think it's also a good thing that they delayed it, because you don't want to have a broken game if you buy it.
No. And moving on to another delayed game, Drive Club.
Yeah.
I kind of had like the Ridge Racer feeling, that it was like a game that was like always with the launch, you know, like you have, this game is always included or is always at the launch. And I think this is such a game.
Yeah, like one of 3 games, a shooter, a race game, and just some other game like FIFA or something.
I can't judge if the game is good though.
No, it's not really, it hasn't been on my radar that much. It's just circuit racing with different exotic cars, and I don't know if that really is the game that I want to get for my PlayStation.
I would suggest, well, if like GT6 was like not delayed but on a PS4, I think that would bring in more sales than the Drive Club.
Yes, because there are a lot of GT6 hardcore fans. Yes, exactly. Didn't the later version of the PlayStation 3 ship with GT5?
Yeah, I bought that bundle.
Yeah.
So I think it's really a system seller.
Especially if you know GT6 or just GT in general, it's that they have always those, how do you call it?
Realistic.
Yeah, realistic and just beautiful graphics, and those graphics could really sell the system if you have a beautiful game like that on it.
But I think like when a first buyers or people that just want a short time fun and like racing games, they would consider Drive Club in some way. So that could also be a system seller, something to keep you sweet so you can brag about it.
Yeah, and I think it's also a game that when you're bored, you can just pick up and play just regularly, instead of, for instance, a Call of Duty that you need to pay your attentions to it and just really focus on it.
And fail every time.
Yeah, and the thing is with, for instance, take Gran Turismo 6.
Yeah.
On day 1, I think they are going to have a huge patch.
Yeah, but
because the game is not really finished.
But that's kind of GT-ish.
Yeah, but I kind of want, if, for instance, Watch Dogs, if they did that and there were still things that weren't really good, I would want that they delayed the game so they can really just smooth things up, patch things over, so you don't have a broken game. I'm not saying that GT6 is going to be a broken game, but I would rather have it like maybe 2 weeks to a month later. So
I think if you do that, I think it isn't the style of, I lost the name, Yamauchi or something.
Hatsimoto? No.
Yamauchi, I think, and
I don't know.
When it's kind of his thing, it's never finished, so you can say make a game and it will never be finished, so you just have to release it so people will actually buy it and will actually be released, or else you would never do it because it's never perfect.
But what do they patch in the game on the day 1 patch?
Probably some physics or new cars or some things need a little bit fixing and that kind of thing, or maybe they didn't put in start or stop a match in between and just you can play it later.
Yeah,
the kind of small things. I think the overall base is ready, but some tweaking and stuff.
Yeah.
Perhaps a new car, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's not like a really big deal, I think. But there's always, the interesting thing is that the updates are still really huge, like a gig or something.
Yeah.
Insane.
That is really huge, yeah. Especially if you have crappy internet.
Well, not even if you have crappy internet, but I can imagine the first day you put it in your PS4 and you think, well, or PS3, whatever.
Yeah.
You want to play and you have to wait an hour or something.
Yeah, that would suck, but yeah. Well, maybe it's worth the wait.
Perhaps. Well, I think we've covered enough on this, and I think it's a shame that it's delayed, but I don't think it will really damage the sales overall. No,
I rather have a game that's a little bit later and just outstanding than a half-broken game with some glitches in it. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm glad they did it.
You are less irritated anyway, so...
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. You can do the wrap-up.
Yeah, alright guys. We hope you guys enjoyed. Want to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and a favorite if you did enjoy, and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with future content. And on that, we want to thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Goodbye.
Sayonara.
What's up everybody? My name is T-Grizz and welcome back.